I announced a few weeks ago that I'm going to be a grandpa, and we're going to find out whether it's going to be a boy or a girl. It's like I was sitting on the tractor thinking, man, I need to put my log stops up so this thing don't roll off the other side, but I was like, I got it. It'll be all right. Famous last words, right? I got this. By now you're probably figuring out that my head has just not been in the game, and so far I've done nothing but make silly mistakes. Do you ever find yourself looking at a situation and knowing in your mind, this is not the smart way to do this, or I should stop and take care of that first, but you just can't help yourself, you gotta push on? Well, I went ahead and rolled the log onto the mill without the log stops raised, and I got exactly what I deserved. Rolled the log off of the far side where I can't get to it with the tractor. So I had to reach over the top and hook to it with a chain and try to drag it back up onto the mill. That is one downside to me having that staging area on the other side of the mill, is I can't approach from that side with the tractor. So I'm thinking about moving that staging area and getting it out of the way. That way when this happens again, because I'm sure it will, I'll be able to go around with the tractor and set it back on from the other side. So I got the log drug back up on the mill, raised my log stops so that we don't lose it off again. And now we're ready to get to work milling this log.
came up here to relax and have a good time, and so far I'm 30 minutes in, and I've done nothing but frustrate myself and work up a pretty good sweat because, well, I'm done. I mean, hey there, hobby homesteaders. Welcome back to Peaks Peak. My name's Lucas, and we're sharing our hobbies here on 38 acres in eastern Kentucky. And today, we're back in the wood yard, milling lumber for our equipment shed. I have 6 logs left to mill, and I think I can get 2 or 3 of those done before a great big event that's happening this evening. A really exciting thing that's going to happen in our family. I announced a few weeks ago that I'm going to be a grandpa, and we're going to find out whether it's going to be a boy or a girl. What we've decided to do to reveal that is set off some fireworks in the proper color. I'm kind of excited to see this. I haven't been a part of the planning because I still don't know. My wife knows, and I've let my son and my daughter-in-law know just how bitter I am about that. But I'm not really. I'm excited and looking forward to it. So I'm going to tag that event at the end of this video so that you guys can see it too. But for now, we're gonna fire up the mill and get us some more lumber. I don't know if we can get out the end of this log or not. It'd be close. All right, so Cameron just called and said they're gonna have s'mores at their gender reveal party and they need some firewood. And I just happen to know a guy. I know how my mind works, and by the time I get done milling, I will have forgotten that I needed to take firewood down. So I'm gonna stop right now and I'm gonna go load firewood in the back of the side-by-side so that it's in here and ready to roll. So their fire pit is not that big, so we're gonna actually pick out the small stuff and figure I might as well take this wood that's already on the ground. All right, back to our log. I will say if I had cut the flare off the end of this log, which is not gonna gain me anything anyway, I would probably have an easier time judging what to cut off of this. But we're gonna stop with that on this side for now, and it may need a little more to come off on that end, but we'll go ahead and roll her over and cut the next side. Oh yeah, forgot about my... Get our Logox, which is seriously, this was one of the first tools that I got when I knew I was getting a sawmill, and it was the move. These things are awesome. All these guys in their fancy hydraulic mills were making fun of me at Equip Expo because I have to do all this by hand. But I really and truly don't mind it. Now, it's difficult, and if I was trying to really make time and productivity, it would get old because it's hard work. But I need the exercise. I sit at a desk too much. While I'm working, I often stop and I answer comments on videos. I try to keep up because, you know, if somebody takes the time to interact with our channel, that of course helps our videos perform better. I appreciate it, so I try to give responses. Well, it just so happened there was somebody commenting that they want to buy the SM32 Mech sawmill, just like what we have. And they were wanting to know how to use the discount code to save 5%. I just wanted to let you guys know how much I appreciate that, because yeah, I know it saves you a little bit of money, but when you take the time to use my links and use my discount codes and all of those things, it helps to earn me money, which is why I make these videos. And I try not to, you know, spend too much time talking about that stuff, but man, it makes all the difference. And it really is helping me to live my dream here. So I just wanted to say thank you, because there are a lot of you who have been doing that, and I really appreciate it. And you know, there's one thing that I think a lot of people don't realize is the Amazon link down in my description. It'll take you to our store. If you click on the Amazon link to any product, you don't even have to buy that product. If you're going to buy something from Amazon and you were to go to my YouTube channel and click on my link to go to Amazon to make your purchase, then I get some credit and commission for sending you to Amazon. That helps us out too. Makes a big difference. So I appreciate all of you who do those sort of things. Well, Derek from Vice Grip Garage says, "Oof ta me." And I don't know what that means, but it seems fitting for that slab. Man, it's big on that end. All right, let's talk about this awesome oak beam we got here. "16 foot 4.5 inches. Well, folks, I think we have a new leader. 16 foot 4 is probably the longest one I've milled. 7.5 inches by 7 inches. That is a dandy beam right there. 16 foot long. As much as I need 2x6s, man, 16 footer, this one's got to stay a beam. I may run into, you know, it's 7 inches wide and or 7.5, yeah, it's 7.5 inches wide. So I may run into a situation where I need to mill, you know, an inch, inch and a half off of it or something. But typically when you're using a beam like this, you don't necessarily need an exact dimension like the 5.5 by 5.5 or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I ain't gonna mess this one up. I'm gonna take this one and put it on the stack over there. I've got two nice 6x6 oak beams now. Well, guys, I came up here tonight thinking that I was going to probably mill about 3 logs is what I thought I could get done. But we got that party tonight, and I'm excited about it, and I haven't seen the rest of my family today. So I'm thinking maybe I'm just going to call it quits after the one. I got off kind of to a rocky start because, well, yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm dumb. You know, you see things. It's like I was sitting on the tractor thinking, man, I need to put my log stops up so this thing don't roll off the other side. But I was like, I got it. It'll be all right. Famous last words, right? I got this. So I am going to just go ahead and cut up these slabs that are on the table, get that firewood split up, thrown into the pile, and I'm going to head down to the house and get ready for that party. You guys be sure and stick around, and I'll share with you the reveal.
You excited? What do you want?
Huh? Either one.
Of course. As you wear your blue.
I'll wear blue, but...
Amber, what's your choice?
Girl. But I'll be happy with either.
Of course. So we tricked them by giving them Roman candles that we told them one of them would have the color of the gender, but none of them did. Wait, what? Oh, it's a girl! Woo! And we couldn't be more excited to meet baby girl Peak. We hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, get outside and enjoy God's creation because it's beautiful out here. Y'all have a good day.